Welcome back, everybody. Thursday night football, and we have a complete barn burner for you guys. The Baltimore Ravens dismantled the Miami Dolphins. Wes, what's your input on this?
So the Ravens look like they're back in stride, bro. Lamar Jackson, first game back from an injury. He looks like he hasn't missed a beat. It helps that he was able to face such a poor defense in Miami.
Just a poor team in general.
They're in shambles. Shambles.
It's the most poverty organization in the NFL right now, guaranteed.
Yeah, so I think it's only right to start off by dissecting exactly what's going wrong in Miami right now. So we'll start off with Tua, bro. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I don't think he's NFL caliber anymore, bro. He's horrible.
The guy looks lost on the field. You see him, he doesn't even know where he's throwing. There was a 4th down today in the red zone. They went for it on 4th. He overthrew A-Chain. A-Chain didn't even know what he doesn't know what he's doing. He's completely lost, this guy.
Yeah, and it's getting to a point where you're watching this offense and you're starting to just feel bad, bro, because like the guy looks lost, like you said. He has no arm power and he can't seem to have accuracy either. And honestly, bro, like what we saw at the end of the first half when they were going for a Hail Mary and he just dove onto the floor
because he was scared for sure scared for another concussion. He didn't want to get cracked.
Yeah,
so.
And I think that's also a big impact on why his level of play has decreased so much. I think he suffered too many injuries that maybe like the game's just too fast for him now, bro. That's what it looks like.
I agree, Andre. He's playing very scared. But Wes, you remember the Tua Tagovailoa we had 2 years ago?
That's it. That's what I'm saying.
Remember that Tua? How good he was?
Pre-injuries. Fudge, I think it's really
this guy was looking unstoppable. We were saying maybe he's gonna win Super Bowl in the future. Now looks like it's gonna be his last season in the NFL after this one.
It doesn't even look close to a Super Bowl caliber team anymore. He's not playing at a even remotely close to a good level. It's horrendous to see. Yeah. I think Miami's not going to stick with him next season, honestly.
I'm calling it right now, Wes. I think it's the Tua show in Miami is over after the season.
Yeah.
And we love Tua, and I love Tua too. He's a
you
good
think
guy.
He's out of the league? Like
I
think
he's going to be a backup quarterback.
Yeah, that's what
sure.
I'm thinking.
He's going to be a backup. No, he's not completely out of the league, but he's going to be a backup quarterback. Maybe he won't stay with Miami, but odds are that he's losing his spot for sure.
Yeah, I think he's out of there for sure. I think along with the coach too, it just seems like a disaster. He seems to have lost the locker room completely, bro. Yeah. He's on the sideline crashing out. Yeah. His offensive coordinator's crashing out.
The coach McDaniel is crashing out. He's freaking out. He doesn't know what to do. He's in shambles on the sideline with his quarterback.
Yeah, and his play calling honestly has been atrocious. I'm not a fan of anything. His strategies are looking completely outdated. I don't know what it is, bro. He was known as an offensive guru when he got into Miami, but this offense...
Well, he had a decent season 2 years ago. Last season, he did okay, and now this season, he's horrible. I don't know. He doesn't look into it.
I want to cut them some slack and say Tyreek's hurt, but they don't look any better than they did when he was playing.
I don't think Tyreek makes a difference on this team, West. Maybe a bit offensively, gives Tua a bit more options, but I don't know. McDaniels is just not it for Miami. Even him, I think he's sacked after the season. Tua and Mike McDaniel's sacked after the season.
Yeah, so Dolphins are currently sitting at 2-7 after the loss tonight. Yeah. Do you think they get over 5 wins this season? How many wins are you looking at?
Honestly, Wes, I don't even know.
Because maybe we're being hard on them.
Honestly, I'm going to go through the schedule right now, and we're going to see if they could win another 3 games.
Because maybe we're being a bit hard on them right now. They faced Baltimore Ravens, who are, despite the record, a Super Bowl caliber team. We see that in their roster. The roster is stacked for the Ravens.
Yeah, but now they're 3-6, so they got to keep winning games. They got to keep staying consistent.
I think they're going to go on a heater. That's going to be what we're talking about next.
Yeah, but you can't really put that into perspective versus a team like the Miami Dolphins, West, because it's one of the worst teams in the NFL we're talking about.
But they look good. They look good.
They look good tonight for sure. Lamar looked good, 4 passing touchdowns.
Yeah. So how many wins do you think the Dolphins
get? Let's see. Okay, so they stand at 2-7 right now after week 9. Next week, week 10, play for the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, that's a loss for sure.
2-8. Week 11 versus the Commanders.
That's probably another loss.
That's 2-9. Yeah. Week 12 they're on bye. Week 13 versus the Saints. I could see them maybe winning this game.
I don't know, bro.
Let's just give it to them. A 3-9. Let's see 3-9.
Let's give it to them just to be generous.
Jets week 14.
Not even, bro.
So you're saying 3-10 right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Week 15 versus the Steelers.
No.
Week 16 versus the Bengals.
Yeah, let's give them that. So let's be generous.
And week 17 versus the Buccaneers.
No.
And and last week 18 versus the Patriots.
Not even.
So that's 4-13.
Yeah,
you're giving them.
Are you completely agreeing with me on this?
Yeah, maybe I would see them beating the Jets. I would give them the 5th win versus the Jets.
So you're saying 5 wins maxed out.
Nonetheless, that's a brutal season.
Yeah,
I would be in utter disbelief of where I wouldn't even know what to say if I was a Dolphins fan.
Yeah,
such high hopes going to the season.
And then and we saw it tonight during the game. the camera cutting to fans of Miami, and they just look completely depressed.
Trash bags over the head. People leaving the stadium in the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and it's with reason, bro. This team is in complete shambles. Yeah. So let's move on to the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah. They look like they're back to how they were when Lamar was fully healthy.
If I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, I'm happy. I'm happy with this team. Mark Andrews is on fire today, guys, and I freaking called it. Touchdown Mark Andrews, and I called Baltimore Ravens -7.5.
Yeah, you did.
That was a freaking call. I knew that was
a lock. Honestly, it was a lock. So the Ravens look completely out of their mind. They blew out the Dolphins. We weren't expecting this. We thought Lamar was going to come into this a bit rusty.
I knew they were going to win by two possessions for sure.
But we didn't think Lamar was going to put up this crazy stat line that he did.
No,
we saw less of Derrick Henry and a lot more of Lamar. We thought it was going to be the complete opposite. Yeah. So do you think Derrick Henry not being a factor tonight? Like, what do you think of that? Like,
no, he was still definitely a factor.
He broke some nice runs.
He broke some nice runs for sure. He had a couple nice runs. He had even a 40 or 50-yard run, I think, and another 20-yard run. But the offense is not only revolved around Derrick Henry. They have so many weapons on the offense, Wes.
So Lamar no reason for concern?
No reason for concern. Derrick Henry is just extra. He's just an extra running back that's going to just score you touchdowns at the 1-yard line when it comes. And he's going to break free once in a while for 50 yards. And he's just a beast.
Yeah.
I don't even think they need Derrick Henry to succeed on this team, I'll be honest with you. He's just an extra.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I would completely agree with that.
No, but you know what I mean when I say that.
Yeah, I know. Against a team like this.
If they had Justice Hill, they would still be a winning team.
Yeah.
As their starting running back is what I'm saying. Obviously, Derrick Henry helps.
I don't think they would be as competitive against the good teams, but against trash teams like Miami, for sure, he's not a factor.
It wouldn't make a difference.
Yeah, so he wasn't really schemed into the game. I think that's all it was. Like you said, we saw a lot of Mark Andrews, the 2 touchdowns. I don't know how you called that.
I'm just a guru, Wes. I know my football.
Because he had only 1 touchdown coming into the season, so it was a bit of a crazy call.
But we know about the Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews connection. Wes, have a strong connection. First game back, I felt it. I felt we were getting a touchdown, and it was good odds too. I think it was 3 odds for a touchdown, 2.80. Wow. So crazy odds.
Yeah. Bro, that's a crazy call. I don't know how you called that. The Ravens defense looked pretty strong.
They look good. Roquan Smith, still a beast.
They're fully healthy on defense, other than obviously their star defensive end that's out for the season. Yeah. But aside from that, we saw Roquan Smith play outstanding.
Wes, we can't even put it. We can't even say that against the Dolphins. You know what I mean? If they were maybe playing the Bills this week and they would have smoked them, would have been like, okay, then they're on the rise.
Yeah,
or like a better team.
It's a good ramp up game though, to get into rhythm. You know, they definitely need an easy opponent like this to I think catch a heater now.
I agree, 100%.
To potentially make the playoffs.
Yeah, this was a good first game back for Lamar Jackson. Yeah, he needed this for sure.
So they're 3-5 right now. Like, do you think they're gonna crack the playoffs? What do you think is? Because I'm smelling a run now from Baltimore. This is a run. It was a shaky start. They had some injuries.
They're not going to lose many games for the rest of the season. That's what I don't think so. They're not going to lose many games.
Yeah, I think this was the perfect matchup for them to just start that winning streak. I think for the next couple of weeks they're going to win out for sure. Mm-hmm. This is a playoff caliber team, Super Bowl caliber team. We know it. Yeah. The record doesn't tell what this team actually is.
At all.
You fully agree with
is one of the best teams in the NFL, West. We both have to agree on that. Come on. Yeah. They have a chance of winning the Super Bowl on any given year, especially with Lamar Jackson at quarterback. He's amazing.
Yeah. So Lamar is going to continue going off, I think. Yeah. This team is just poised for
I see the Ravens making the AFC Championship game this year.
Yeah?
Yeah, I see them.
Yeah, I don't know. So greatness ahead for this team, guaranteed.
For sure, man.
So guys, thank you for tuning into this episode. Catch us on the next one. Please hit the subscribe, like our videos. Stay tuned, guys. Peace out.